Ocho Rios, Jamaica is an island in the Caribbean that is frequented by hundreds, thousands of cruise passengers every single year, many of them looking for something fun and something safe to do during their visit. Well, today on Cruise with Josh, I wanted to talk with you guys about 5 things that I've done that have made my day there fantastic. What's going on, everybody? Josh, welcome back again today with another port guide episode. Like I mentioned, today's port of focus gonna be Ocho Rios, Jamaica, the beautiful, beautiful port there in Jamaica. It is frequented by so many cruisers, so many Carnival cruisers, and a couple other cruise brands, but a big one for Carnival cruisers nonetheless. Everybody always looking for something fun and something safe to do during their visit. So I've got 5 things today that I've done in past and previous cruises, and I really enjoyed my time on those excursions. I wanted to share them with you, and hopefully you can pull away something. Maybe you can figure out what you're gonna do on your next trip to Ocho Rios. So if you are brand new to this channel and that sounds of interest to you, please go right down below this video, hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. So the first thing that you may want to consider on your next visit to Ocho Rios, this is one that you either know about it or you don't, but there is actually a Margaritaville right there in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, right there by the port, and it is free to get in as long as you buy something, right? So you have to buy a drink, you have to buy an appetizer, a meal, what have you, but then it's free to get in there. They even have like a little pool, they have access to a beach there. It's, of course, you know, the Margaritaville atmosphere and vibe. So counting down from 5 to 1, that would definitely be the first option I would deliver to you on your things to do in Ocho Rios. Nice and simple, but fun nonetheless. Number 4 on the list of things for you to do for your next trip in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, gonna be Dolphin Cove. Now, as the name would imply, you do get to interact with dolphins. If that is something that's on your list to do, this may be the spot to do it, so I'd highly recommend that you check that out. You can also, beyond dolphins, you can interact with sharks. They've got stingrays, iguanas, they've got a bird sanctuary there, and a whole lot of other wildlife. So if you're into the whole wildlife scene, nature scene, Dolphin Cove is a great place for that. In addition, they have also got a nice big water slide. They've got beach there for you. You can do some kayaks, some snorkeling, so it does really make for a nice family day there in Ocho Rios. You're looking for something simple or something really complex, they've got it for you right there at Dolphin Cove. And most recently, the one in Ocho Rios has just been renovated now. They've got a nice infinity edge pool and a nice little lounge area there, so it's been made into this really, really nice all-day adventure. Dolphin Cove gonna be number 2 on our list of things for you to consider your next trip in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Do check with your cruise line before you go and book a Dolphin Cove excursion independent, because oftentimes the cruise lines do have a lot of really good packages and deals. When we went, we even got lunch included with it. It was a great Jamaican jerk chicken lunch. I believe we had a side salad, some french fries or something to that extent, and even a couple drinks included there as well. So do make sure that you check with your cruise lines first before you book independent for Dolphin Cove. Number 3 on our list gonna be Mystic Mountain. Many of you will have heard it, some may not have, but Mystic Mountain is where you're gonna get to experience that authentic Jamaican bobsled adventure. That is right, folks, you get to strap in to your very own bobsled and zip down the mountainside right there in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. It makes for an absolutely amazing, thrilling adventure for those young and young at heart. It is definitely, I think, safe for the whole family for sure. They've also got a nice zip line adventure up there for you should you want to partake in that. There's a restaurant up at the top of Mystic Mountain. There's a gift shop, a scenic overlook. They've got an infinity edge pool with a nice big water slide attached to it as well. So it really is an amazing, amazing day. Fun for the whole family for sure. You're gonna wanna check this one out. Look into it before your next trip to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Here is just a little bit of that footage from my trip to Mystic Mountain back in 2015. Racing down the side of the mountain, like I mentioned. It is such an exhilarating experience. Definitely something worth trying at least once. But forgive me if I kind of get your appetite wet and you want to go again and again and again and again. It really is just the best of times. Number 2 on your shore excursions and activities to consider for your next trip to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, gonna be the Blue Hole. Many of you will have heard of this one as well. It has, in recent years, become a big favorite of cruise tourists and tourists alike. If by chance you haven't heard of Blue Hole, I actually went there on my trip on the MSCC site. We've got an info card linked right up top for you to go check out that video. And then we've also done a standalone video of my personal experience there. And although, you know, we didn't have the best experience with our tour guide, the location was still outstanding. It was absolutely amazing. I definitely would still go back and visit Blue Hole. What it is basically is these giant deep well waterfalls right in the middle of the jungle. And so one cascading into the next and the next and the next. And you know, you get to experience obviously, you know, some cliff jumping and some, you know, some rope swinging. They've got like a rope swing attached there that you jump into one of the waterfalls with. It really does just make for an amazing time. You even get to walk down the side of one. You're linked up with tour guides, so you're not having to do this alone. You know, if you are somewhat physically challenged, they've got guys there to help you along the way and make sure that you stay safe while doing it. So definitely something that I would suggest you consider for your next trip to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Just as I mentioned in my previous video, make sure you do it with a large group. Book with the cruise line. And number one for shore excursions and activities for you to consider in Ocho Rios, Jamaica is gonna be the world famous Dunn's River Falls. That is right, folks. If you've not done it at least once, you must check it out and experience the exhilaration of scaling this, some 600 feet, I believe it is, of rushing waterfalls. Much like Blue Hole, it is an experience that can only be seen in person. The water is gushing over these falls, and here you are joining hands with one another and climbing the falls to the top. Photo stops along the way. You start down at the beach, so you get this nice picturesque view of waterfalls ending at the beach. It is just an absolutely breathtaking, stunning experience. You won't regret it, and it's something that you'll definitely, I think, remember for years and years and years to come. You must check it out. Just with all of these excursions, the cruise lines have got many great packages and deals put together for you. Some of them even save you some money if you book through the cruise line, and then of course you have that, you know, that security, that peace of mind knowing that you are on a cruise line approved excursion. So I would recommend that if any of these sound of interest to you, you check with the cruise line, you see if they've got a package, see if they've got a deal for you, and maybe you can save some money even if they're running a discount or a promotion for any of these excursions. I do hope that this video has been helpful to you. I hope that you've learned something about Ocho Rios. Maybe it's helped make your decision a little bit easier for what you're gonna be doing on your next visit. I'd love to know what you've done on your previous visits to Ocho Rios, if you've been before, and if you haven't, which of these sounds amazing and fun to you? I'd love to hear it right down in the comments below. And that is gonna do it for this video today, folks. My name is Josh. It's been real, it's been fun, and it's been real fun. We'll see you real soon on the high seas.